Hi, thanks for tuning into another one of my YouTube videos. On this one, I am going to show you the dessert type drop biscuit, if you will. These have come out of the oven. They're still hot. And with this batch, what I did was I added some cinnamon into the mix, the basic mix. I added cinnamon into it, and I added raisins into it. I also added a little brown sugar, and it will make it sweet. It's not sweet dough, but it'll seem like sweet dough, and that's why you see the color looks sort of like it looks. Now onto this, what I'm going to do, and you want to do this while these are still hot, I have a cup and a half of powdered sugar, and into a measuring cup I'm going to put like a quarter of a cup of butter. And I'm going to add about a quarter of, not a quarter of a cup, sorry about that, one quarter, I guess that's 1/4, it's a quarter of the square. And then on here, I'm going to add about the same amount of cream cheese. And I'm going to melt that. Of course, I'm on my way to making popcorn. Sorry about that. I love them. And you just want that to melt. I'm putting that on 1 minute, but it won't need to be in there for 1 minute. I'm trying to see how they measure this. I guess it's tablespoons or something. Yeah, this is tablespoons. So that was about 2 tablespoons of butter and about 2 tablespoons of cream cheese. You can use vanilla extract. But I don't want to. I want it to have the cream cheese flavor. And into the sugar, I'm going to make a well in the middle, and that's where I'm going to add everything. You need your butter and to be melted, and it'll dissolve the powdered sugar. So I'm going to check it after 30 some odd seconds. It's doing good, but not quite. The butter is about melted, but the cream cheese isn't soft enough, so I'm going to do it a little bit longer. Now on these are going to be cinnamon roll type drop biscuits, and you can use that dough. That's the cream cheese popping. You can use that dough to actually make it, if you want to make it stiff enough. You can roll it out on your board or your countertop and treat it as if it's real. I'm going to pour that into that. Sorry about that. And treat it as if it's real dough that you're going to see. It's real soft now. So all of that will stir right in. And you can add a little milk to this because the liquid is what dissolves the sugar, and you don't want it to be too stiff, but you don't want it too wet either. I'm going to add just a little bit more water to that. I want it soft. This will be clunky, and that's why you have to mix it really good. But the reason why I didn't pre-measure and pre-mix is because I want you to see how easy this is to do. I'm just doing this as if it was an egg. I want you to see that it doesn't really take much time to do these, and you can show the children how to do these too, or really let the kids do this. This is a great way to get them into baking and doing their own desserts. I'm just beating this up like an egg. Now, like I was saying before, I use raisins and cinnamon in these. Now I could have also added chopped nuts to this, because some cinnamon rolls come with chopped nuts. You can add it into the mixture, or you can add it into this or sprinkle it on top once you drizzle this on. Now what I'm going to do, I'll show you how you do this, because this is like this, Ronnie. You don't need it real stiff. You want it where you can pour it, or you can you want it to you don't want all this icing to sit on your dessert. You want it to kind of run off. The kids love it that way. They're not going to be sticky buns. These are not sticky buns. And if you want your icing to spread on like regular cinnamon rolls, then just make it a little stiffer. Add a little less liquid, or you can add a little more powdered sugar, and it'll be stiff like regular cinnamon rolls. Needless to say, I lost one of these off the edge trying to position them for the video camera, so someone will have a treat because the dog loves bread. That's it. Little icing left over, and that's fine. It's better to have too much than not enough. Like I said, it drizzles right off. Now with these, you can also add other chopped fruit on top of these if you like. That will make them really nice. You can put a little peaches. It doesn't take long to clean up. As you see, I had 2 bowls and a measuring cup. That's it. So you can add chopped fruit to these, peaches, apples. They work really nice also. It's a quick treat, only takes a few minutes. Thanks so much for joining into another one of my YouTube videos.